Montessori enthusiast. My name is Jennifer and I'm currently taking a diploma program in Montessori education at Sunshine Teachers Training. Montessori education is children education. In children education, there are many issues. One of them is self-esteem. What is actually self-esteem? What should we do about our children's self-esteem? Should we have high self-esteem to succeed or to survive? In order to answer those questions, I will share with you what self-esteem is, research results, and ways of helping children. So what is self-esteem? Self-esteem was originally mentioned by William James in 1980, supported by Ziegler-Hill in 2013. There are many definitions and ways of understanding self-esteem. William James defines self-esteem as the sense of positive self-regard that develops when individuals consistently meet or exceed the important goals in their lives without meeting or exceeding standards of life and standards of self. We will not have enough self-esteem. This kind of standard-dependent self-esteem is often called outcome-dependent self-esteem. According to Cairns, both theories are possible. People may have outcome-dependent or outcome-independent self-esteem, but clearly, outcome-independent is better than outcome-dependent self-esteem, according to Cairns. Outcome-dependent self-esteem is unstable. We may lose our successes. We may fail. We may lose our richness. We may go bankrupt. Then, when bad things happen, we will drop our self-esteem. That is very unstable. The problem with unstable self-esteem is that people who have high self-esteem but unstable are prone to anger and aggressiveness. That is why it is dangerous, according to Cairns. But is it true? Is what matters is stability and instability, not low and high self-esteem? Let's see that. Brown and Marshall in 2002 developed the theory. They elaborate that not only can self-esteem be stable or unstable, but self-esteem can also be understood in two ways, top-down or bottom-up. Bottom-up self-esteem means our experiences create our self-esteem. It can be temporary or long-lasting. Top-down means our self-esteem affects our experiences very strongly. So, should we have high self-esteem or low self-esteem? Or it doesn't matter. What matters is stability or instability. Here's the research. Kennedy Moore, very recently, says that high self-esteem can be bad. Bullies have true, or we can say, output-independent, stable self-esteem. Bullies can have stable, high self-esteem, but they do bad things. It's still dangerous. So high and stable self-esteem can be dangerous if it makes people do bad things. But high self-esteem can be good because we can fail without feeling bad about ourselves, especially if this is stable or outcome-independent self-esteem. No matter how many times we fail, we will still have resilience because we don't feel bad about our failure. We feel good about ourselves, and we believe that we are good no matter how many times we fail. That is very stable, and that makes people resilient. It is found that children's actual achievement cannot be generalized because for older students, academic self-concepts matter more than self-esteem. Meanwhile, in younger students, self-esteem affects academic achievements more. Younger students are not easy to be changed in this context. But low self-esteem can be okay. People with low self-esteem will not have the tendency to be aggressive. There's an interesting sentence by Kennedy Moore very recently in 2019. The key to breaking free from low self-esteem is to move beyond self-focus. From these researches, we see that what matters is not high or low self-esteem, or stable or unstable self-esteem, but how self-esteem affects what we do. High and stable self-esteem can be good when it builds resilience. High and stable self-esteem can be very bad when it builds aggressiveness or anger or violence. Low self-esteem, stable or unstable, can be bad if it reduces productivity and motivation. Low self-esteem can be okay if we are okay, if we do not do bad things, and if we can still survive in the society. But extremely low self-esteem is not okay. People with extremely low self-esteem can hate themselves. Same thing happens to people with extremely high self-esteem. People with extremely high self-esteem will have narcissism. Moving beyond self-focus is building 3 C's according to Kennedy Moore. And this is a very brilliant idea. We need to get out from the small perspective of having high self-esteem, merely high self-esteem. We should build these 3 C's: connection, competence, and choice. We should help children build a strong connection to their families, to ourselves, and we should initiate the connection ourselves. We should teach them how to compete, we should guide them, and we should help them to be the best decision makers of their lives. By having a strong connection with their families and with their teachers, children will not think about their self-assessment. They will not evaluate themselves over and over again because they feel good about the connections they have. By learning skills they need to gain, they will have the confidence, they will have real talents, they will have real skills they need in the society, in their future career. In fact, telling children that they can when they feel that they cannot is useless. Telling children they are good at basketball without facilitating the place to learn and help them learn basketball is like creating an illusion and useless. No one likes to feel powerless. I like this quotation. Therefore, children can feel empowered by making choices. By building connection, competence, and choice, we help children, students, the future generation become resilient and become the best version of their lives. Thank you.